Alright, YouTube and Fallout community. For today's video, I wanted to talk about the factions in Fallout 4. There are some old, some new, and maybe some that we don't know yet, like they haven't announced. But a lot of the info in this video will be taken directly off the Fallout wikia, so credit there. We haven't really got any new info in a while, so I'm just trying to bring you guys some content. But with all that, let's get right into it. The factions that we know about so far, we know of the Brotherhood of Steel, the Commonwealth Minutemen, the Commonwealth Police, the Institute, Raiders, Railroad, Super Mutants, and the Synth Retention Bureau. That's the ones we know, and there's a brief description of most of them on the wiki, so I'll read that real quick. Little is known about the Institute, other than that the scientists working in the sealed environment possess highly advanced technology and technological skills. The Institute has created true artificial intelligence and is capable of manufacturing androids, also referred to as synths, short for synthetic humans. Another organization active within the Commonwealth, the Railroad, functions in direct opposition of the Institute. Named in honor of the Underground Railroad, the Railroad's mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Primarily, though, enslavement as a whole is also fought against. Commonwealth Police, they're the law-enforcing organization of the Institute spreading out into the Commonwealth. So for me, they seem somewhat like the NCR. You know, just kind of like the I don't know, they try to keep everything in peace. But for me, the Institute seems kind of like bad guys. And so I'd imagine that the Commonwealth Police are probably bad guys. There's a special branch of the Commonwealth Police called the Synth Retention Bureau. It is tasked with recovering synths that attempt to escape from the Institute. There are more factions in play than the Institute, however. Preston Garvey leads a group presently fighting against the vicious bands of raiders which plague the area. The sole survivor may find Garvey and his men near Concord after taking heavy losses in a raider skirmish, which of course is from that gameplay trailer. The Brotherhood of Steel is confirmed to have a presence in the vicinity of Boston as well, and own an armored airship named Perdwin that lurks the skies of Boston, though it is yet unclear what part they might play in the Commonwealth's balance of power. And see, we see some gameplay footage of your character fighting Brotherhood. That doesn't necessarily mean they're bad guys, but that to me seems like they kind of might be. Plus, you've seen like the big ass airship or something. Is airship or like almost like a hot air balloon or something? Not hot air balloon, a blimp that's like crashing. So, which means you're obviously fighting against the Brotherhood of Steel. So, I'm kind of torn between what the Brotherhood of Steel might the role they might play in this game. Seems like there's a lot of bad guys and stuff. Like a lot of the factions seem kind of bad, except for the Commonwealth Minutemen. And we don't really need to go over the Raiders or Super Mutants. Obviously, they're a faction, but kind of they're just random enemies. Unless they have their own like faction in the game, that'd be pretty badass. But I hope we have a similar faction system to New Vegas, maybe even better than that. It was badass to help one faction and piss off another, and you could wear their armor in their presence, and like they wouldn't know the difference, which really added a whole other level of depth to the game. Really hope something like that makes a return. Did you guys like the having faction karma from New Vegas? Would you like to see that return in Fallout 4? Let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today's video. Hit me up on my social networks. Later, guys.